Welcome back, hunters. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Monster Hunter Wilds. We've gotten our hunt rank up to, I believe it's hunt rank 20 right now. I don't see a way to check that out. Oh, here we go. Maybe hunter profile. Yeah, we're hunter rank 20. We've hit the next cap, so we have to go now to find Olivia at the Ruins of Wyveria. And let me just check something quickly in the options. I've got a little microphone icon that keeps appearing in the top right there. So I don't know what causes it. I'll have to look about that later. But for now, let's see about heading out to there. Oh, actually, you know what? Before that, I actually have a couple of things I can turn in around here to talk to. So, we'll get that started first, just in case I can do it in the field.
Got a moment?
Sure. Do you need more materials?
No materials this time. Actually, I already have a prototype put together. And it's my best work yet. Probably. See, I still haven't had a chance to try it in combat. A new quest just got added. Can we go test it out?
Alright, sounds fun. We can head out as soon as I'm done getting ready.
Okay, so, Wrath from Above, go. That sounds like it might be a bit fun. So we've got that we can do. I've also got one thing here, and then we'll head out to go find Olivia in Wyveria. I figured just try to keep on top of the side stuff while I can.
Excellent work. I've taken the specimen you collected into my care. With that, our survey of the Windward Plains is complete.
Oh.
There's no way I didn't finish first.
Hmm? What do you mean?
Oh, pay me no mind. It's nothing. Thank you again for your assistance. Here, allow me to compensate you.
Okay, so we got a research report done for whatever that gave. Oh, just some honey. And a little bit of stuff there. Okay, right, so. On to the actual meat of today. We need to head to the Ruins of Wyveria and see about talking with Olivia to figure out whatever they found. And I'm going to be using the Ray Dow light bowgun, although I do have a nitpick about it just from design points. It looks too big for a light bowgun. Like, just because of the scale of it, unless it's like you can shrink the barrel somewhere else, it just feels a little too large for what a light bowgun is. I know Monster Hunter is generally all about these gigantic weapons you use for your hunts and that, but there's still like an operating scale that you can tell, like, okay, that's a sword and shield, this is dual blades, that's a lance, that's a longsword. But the light bowguns, I feel like, are getting too big, and they're getting easy to mix up with heavy bowguns. Wilds is actually really good, where this is the only one that stands out there, but in other Monster Hunters, I found that a bit.
Thank you for coming. Apologies for dragging you out here. I'll go and gather the others. Wait here just a minute.
Oh, we got another meetup to do, so we'll let this go through. And I am the Balahara high-rank armor. I want to get the evade extender.
So, Olivia, you found evidence of a phenomenon here too?
I thought this would be of interest to you both. We found traces of a Lalabarina nearby.
Huh, that's different.
A Lalabarina? What is a woodland species doing here?
Not sure, but judging by the traces it left behind, we're dealing with an aberrant case.
Oh, maybe a frenzied? Or...
So, it's unusual for it to be here. But why is a Lalabarina being here a problem?
You're asking the right question. And the answer is right there in your own words. Think about it.
why is it out of the natural habitat?
I understand. Lalabarina aren't from around here. So, to the Guardians, it looks like an intruder.
Exactly, Nata. Considering their nature and their former function, there's no telling what they'll do.
I mean, I figured they just kind of try to take it
Strong
out,
enough
but...
to survive outside its natural habitat. Probably not your average bug.
So are you asking us to investigate?
Correct. Your knowledge of the Guardians and local ecology would be welcome assets, if you're willing.
Of course, we'd be happy to join you.
Thank you all. And please, do be safe.
Okay, so it sounds like we're going to be going after Wyvern Sparks and Rose Thorns. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see about heading off for that. And the Raid Light Bowgun features, I believe it's going to be a Pierce and Thunder Rapid Fire. I just want to double check that. Yeah, there actually might be something interesting when it comes to the normal, the Pierce, and the spread shots. It might just be my own bias towards it, or maybe because of the level of Pierce's strength.
Let's get moving. Are you ready to go?
But it feels like maybe each of those ammos have a extra role besides like just how they operate.
All right, then we're off.
Like, we'll try in this hunt and see how it shows off, but I feel like piercing shots are good for doing, making wounds on monsters. I used it in, I used a different light bow gun a couple of hunts that had Pierce Rapid Fire. It was level 3, so again, maybe that level 3 is what is kind of biasing that out.
Traces were found. We may find further clues there.
Okay, so yeah, we'll start with that and see... Oh. Okay, we've actually got blue sparks, which is a bit different. Usually the scout flies are all green. But for the other bowgun I was using and talking about Pierce, it seemed like I was making wounds pretty easily, so I'm wondering if, like, depending on what function you want, you will have spread, maybe that'll be like part damage and breaks parts easier. And perhaps for Pierce, that's your wounding one. So you'll create wounds more easily, spread will break parts if you're aiming for that. I kind of doubt it operates like that, but maybe that'd be a way just to kind of have it so you have more reason to be using the variety of the basic function, or the basic ammo types. But I run into a problem there is I don't know what you would use normal shot for then.
There. That must be it.
Okay.
Just as I thought. These are clearly not from a Guardian, and most certainly from a Wyveria. But what sort of monster could have made it all the way here? I'm excited already.
Just please, don't go running off alone this time.
I said I was sorry about last time.
We may be getting close now. Stay on your guard as you head in.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, there's...
Everyone stop a second.
Looks like the Guardians are interacting with it. Now, it'd be the case of... I guess it's not a big deal if they were to, like, kill it, but...
Guess we were right.
It is a Lullabarina.
Madame, we can't keep meeting like this.
So, what do you make of it, Eric?
From outward appearances, quite sturdy, a beautifully grown specimen. Quite an impressive collection of surface scars as well. In summary, an individual that's triumphed over an especially harsh struggle for survival.
So, a battle-tempered veteran, huh?
Oh, well said indeed. Though, that alone doesn't provide a reason for it being here.
Uh-oh. You oaks. That doesn't look like a secret.
Considering it logically, it was most likely...
All right, Eric, fall back.
It's also immediately clear that it has been proven.
Can't be.
So why would... No, I'm overcomplicating things.
Eric!
Oh, yes?
Is that an Anjanath?
Did I miss it?
Fall back!
It's a Guardian Anjanath, but... Guardian Fulgur Anjanath? Really?
Yes, and a Fulgur engine at that.
That's interesting to see included.
Incoming!
Oh boy.
Liable to wake even more Guardians.
Right. We have to do something.
Over here! Now!
Oh, I think it's our turn. Probably should have brought a lightning bowgun to, or a thunder bowgun to a thunder fight.
To prevent further escalation, the guild authorizes you to hunt both monsters.
Understood.
We're on it.
I guess we got a double hunt ahead. Okay. Which one do we want to take is the question. And you know what? Let's use a voucher, because we might actually get multiple...
How I saw my day going. But looks like it was a good call to bring you here.
Yeah, so we have to hunt them both. So this is, I think, our first double hunt.
Take the dancing bug. The rest is up to you.
Got it.
Not the best place to do this in. Let's try luring them down there. We can use the terrain against them.
Oh, I think I'm pretty fine just hunting this one right here. Yeah, Fulgur Anjanath being an inclusion like Emny Odogron, I'm really surprised at. I thought if they were going to include anything, they would have included the base species. But we'll see if we can get a wound made up using the pierce shots. I'm not sure. Maybe depending on the monster. Oh, yeah, we've got. Yes. Is it just one or multiple wounds? Okay, might just be the one wound on it right now. Yeah, you go after Runa for a moment, and once it turns... I can't quite get the wound in question. Oh, or... No, maybe it actually healed the... Ow. Might have healed that wound already. I forgot that being Guardian Monster, that's one of their traits. I'm not sure if I really like the whole Guardian system for the monsters, just because it feels like maybe they could have designed more new monsters in place of just bringing, like, these old ones back. Because I think Wild's kind of showing it is one of the most old monster-dense rosters we've seen for a new mainline release. As I'm trying to think of, like, just how much of the roster is returning. I think it could be close to half. Like, I'm not going to consider the Guardian versions new monsters, because let's face it, they play exactly like previous versions or how they were in their other games. So I think it might actually be even close to half of it could be fully returning roster. Oh, you're who I was not expecting. Not sure where Olivia is. Seems like I... Oh, and I think the Lalabrina actually is tempered. Just looking at the bottom left, it has the purple outline. That, to me, is just like world. Nope. Okay, at least we got that wound destroyed before I was able to heal that off. But unfortunately, not getting the same amount of wounds like I was hoping to talk about and demonstrate. Which I'm a bit surprised at, just because of like just how many pure shots we have had going out. Oh, there we go though. Ow. Okay, let's see if we can get. Okay, that was a miss. Ow. Yeah, again, the chaser shot, I'm trying to make it, or only use it on the 4th shot, because I think this bowgun has like the tetrad shot ability, which is the 4th and 6th shots are really powerful. See, it looks like there should be something for the focus mode to hit on there. But nothing's coming about of it. I kind of feel like I would have preferred the adhesive ammo to be like the slow lob grenade. And the Eagle Strike more of like the fast sniper shot. That the adhesive ammo is. Basically switch out the speeds of them. So that way if you're charging the shot up, it's going to be that super fast sniper compared to like the really slow result it is. Ow. Okay, there's a lot of wounds broken there. And we got a part break. Another wound made up. And let's see if we can get that. There we go. Another wound destroyed. Oh, Wyverian Bloodstone. Not sure what that is. I guess that's from Olivia taking on the Lalabarina.
It's looking weak. Almost there.
Okay, you'll go off on your own. So let's call in our Sacred. Yeah, I might as well grab a few first aid meds to help us out. And follow along with the Fulger. Should be down just a couple of moments or so here. Right now, I just need to be able to get out of the way. Maybe I had to get the part break first to make the head more vulnerable to that shot. Another wound destroyed. Yeah, there's some pretty good damage numbers that do go out once the... Ow. If we are able to use the tracer shot on the, like, 4th shot there. And I gotta hand to Olivia. It seems like there's a lot of wounds actually being broken. The NPC hunters, well, I guess with the lessons that they are able to use for Rise, is going to show that the NPC hunters are pretty good to have along. Why did that not count as the chaser shot? One thing I am also have to comment on is I dislike having the chaser shot be the same keybind as canceling yourself out of the rapid fire mode. Because it feels like it's super easy to miss the chaser shot's window for when you can actually send it off. And because of that... Oh, no. Did not mean to go all the way down here. Where's my secret? There you are. Would have been easier just go on foot. Okay. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of how the bowguns have been just redesigned or basically really neutered in a way. It feels like they just lack a lot of what made them a little bit more unique in the other games, and it has been replaced with anything. They've been stripped down. To a point of, it just feels like they're not that engaging anymore. There we go. Okay, but that's at least the Guardian Fulgur down. We'll carve up the carcass and then go and find Olivia to help her out with the Lalabrina. But yeah, Pierce is... I mean, it's an okay, I guess, shot type, but it feels like because you have to have such a tight minimum range with it, or, ow, I guess we found the Lalabrina. Since you have to have such a tight ranging for, like, when it's in its maximum range, or its critical distance, you just can't really make great use of it. You basically have to have it in multiplayer only. Oh. And... okay, there's Olivia and Athos. Yeah, gotta be careful of that. There we go, a couple wounds destroyed. Another wound destroyed. she basically had this... That either speaks of how good the NPC hunter is, or how much I need to improve with the light bowgun, or if I can improve with the light bowgun. Because it's already at the point of limping. And I haven't really been able to do all that much to it. So I think that does go to speak of... Gotta find something better to use. Oh, there we go. Admittedly, that last shot I don't think was even me doing it. That was the Tempered Lalabarina, I believe, and a Guardian Fulgrangenath.
I can't say I'm a fan of these monsters evolving this way.
And now we've got more Guardians waking up.
Eric might have some answers for us. Let's head back to base camp for now.
Yeah, that should be everything there, so we'll end that quest off. And see how we proceed. Like, I think the biggest issue I have with the light bowgun now is it doesn't feel like you can get... There should be utility you can have for its 3 main shots, like normal, spread, and pierce, but they lack that. So you basically only have like 1 or 2 ammo types you're ever using, despite all the capacity a bowgun has. Because, like, why use spread if it's so bad with how much recoil it has? Why use pierce if it has such a bad critical ranging to it? You basically... Normal, you kind of feel like just your default because it has the most response to it. But that's at least the quest done, a little bit further along, and we will be able to do a little bit more free hunting ahead because we should, I believe, have a few more things we can go for. But we'll check in and see what we can make with the Fulgrangenath stuff, because we're probably... I think we will have a light bowgun we could make from that, but I don't know what it'll use for its shot types, aside from probably thunder.
More powerful monsters appearing. These are exciting times.
But where have those monsters been until now?
The energy being pumped out of the Dragon Torch now is pure. This could be a result of that.
Huh. Come to think of it, I noticed the forest had more types of life than before.
Very perceptive. And what effect might a boom in plant and animal diversity have on monsters?
More food for monsters equals more monsters. Which means more fighting over territory?
Right, which raises the likelihood of exceptionally strong individuals like Arborina emerging.
I get it. Do you think it could be happening elsewhere too, then?
See, I'm liking the ecology focus of
I'd say it's a strong
better environment,
possibility.
better creatures,
We'll
or
need to consider
stronger
which
monsters
one
to
to
see
take.
and such.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you could check in on Eric from time to time.
Please do. However, I'll be relocating to the Scarlet Forest shortly. If we're to understand this newly diverse ecosystem, we'll need to diversify our approach as well.
I'll visit you whenever we go to the forest.
You amaze me, Nata. You have learned much from these people.
Yes. I want to pick up as much as I can, so that I can share it all with you.
Of course. I like that as well. Please, good fellows, look after this boy.
Okay, so another little step done. Let's see how we do. Or what's next. Okay, so we got a few more mission rewards. Whatever those mean. A lot of new stuff seeming to open up. Monsters that are strong and ordinary, known as tempered monsters, have started to appear in locales. Scout flies and tempered monsters have their own special color. These are stronger opponents than usual. Make sure you go equally prepared. Sometimes off bonus rewards called Arshan materials. If you collect enough Arshan parts, you will be able to forge Arshan weapons at the smithy, take on tempered monsters, collect what you need. We're now up to Hunter rank 25 for the cap. And truth be told, I think I might actually be, actually, maybe I should check. It says I think, have to raise our Hunter... Oh, no, I'm up to Hunter rank 25 already. It's just I don't have it at the cap level. So what I think we'll do is, might as well talk to Gemma. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a detail on these Arshan things. Hey, Hunter, got any Arshan materials on you? With enough of those, I may be able to recreate some weapons of lost civilization here. I'm sure as heck eager to try. You game?
Hey.
Okay, let's just go through and see first. For light bowgun. Okay, we've got a few things we can get some upgrades towards, but not quite too much right as of yet. We could I guess the Guardian Arc Belt one we could try getting later. Need some things for that. Need stuff for that. Could get that. What else? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Felling Fulgur. What does this give? It only has normal level 2. I haven't found a level 3 one yet. And I can't really tell what sort of stuff it can have like in it, but it does give critical element level 3 on itself, which is pretty strong. And I don't think there's anything... Yeah, nothing else I can make right now. So at least we have a new thing there we could craft.
What are we making?
As for the armor, let's head down and see about... okay, we've got the ingot we can make, but nothing too interesting there. The Guardian Sacred... Actually, that does provide earplugs and jump masters, so that's interesting. Then we do have just those. The Gajau, that gives us a little bit of something. Okay, here's the Guardian Fulgur stuff, which is... basically, I mean, aside from, like, the Guardian top stuff to it, I think is... Actually, no, it's not the Guardian... Or it's not the Fulgur from... Monster Hunter World Iceborne. I think this is actually regular Anjanath's high rank armor that's been recolored a bit. And then that gives us Agitator, Coalescence, and Max Might. That might not be actually a bad set for us to get as a bowgunner. Because if we can get Max Might... that is... Increase affinity if stamina is kept period for a full period of... increase affinity if stamina is kept full for a period of time. That would be pretty helpful, because as light bowgunner, all we really do is dodge, so... That's interesting to know.
See you later.
But what I think I might do is, I want to head out for the Windward Plains and see if we can find a Gyps Rose to take on. It's one of the monsters that's now, like, possible to be hunted in high rank, but unless I think you find it in a field survey or out in the field, you won't really have it as, like, one to go after. So what I want to do is also head in and change out what bowgun I'm using. Yeah, so instead of the Ray Dow light bowgun, I think I want to bring out the Rathian light bowgun. I will be going on a Rathian hunt soon to show off that fight and such. And I just want to see... Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, so instead, can't really make any use of those, but I think I'll go for those two in there. Actually, could I get double true shot? I think I can. I just don't know which one that is in. There we go. Yeah, so we'll actually get both levels of true shot. And we'll see about heading out and finding that Gyps Rose to hunt. If there is one. I also don't know if that will be the case, if we'll get lucky and come across one or not during the... I guess this is the fallow at night. Actually, I should be able to check that. Yeah, it's night fallow. There is a tempered ball of Hara. And looks like that's it out here, so... Oh. Actually, you know what? I just saw... Maybe we'll do Runa's side quest. See what she...
Mind if I hop
or what they need. I'm not actually sure what her side quest entails. But I did give them the La Barina armor, which is why they have, like, the wig and big dress on. We'll try tackling that and see what it entails.
I'll just hop off for now.
Probably easiest just to sneak in here for this. And we still got... Okay, I might as well just quickly get something in us to eat. And just skip that to keep us along. Okay, so we've got Smithy Seal of Quality or Wrath from Above, go. And we got the full Granjanath hunt, so I think we'll go for this one. It is just for Aquemetrus, so it should be pretty quick. And we'll show off how that goes.
Okay, let's move out. Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's... It sounds like it's just... We don't need to actually get any materials from this. It's just going to possibly, like, unlocks it for the future hunts.
That looks like a good place to set up camp.
Yeah, as much as it is, I'm going to turn around, because I feel like that's a little bit too exposed right now. Yeah, let's see where Aquemetrus is. And you know what, while we're waiting, I want to check the large field guide, because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it might be literally half the roster for Wilds is returning fights, or returning monsters from the series. I think Monster Hunter 4 might be the only one that had a roster that was really loaded with returns, too. Oh! Is it like a little hot air balloon thing? Yeah, it is like a little hot air balloon. Although, it's not really doing anything right now. Is it supposed to be like a bomb, or... Oh, there we go. Just seemed like... I guess it has like a long wind-up time or something before it's able to do its thing. Oh, ow. I guess instead of how it used to be like the Wrath of... I think it was called the Wrath of Meow or something like that, where it's like the little tank that the Palcos could use. It's instead like a little mini airship. Okay, there's the... No, actually, I don't think it destroyed the wound I was aiming for. There we go, though. I'm actually kind of liking the... Well, both the design of the Rathian Light Bowgun I'm liking quite a bit more. Just because, with so many of Wild's, or Monster Hunter's Light Bowguns being as big as I was talking about earlier, again, I really just like the Chaser Shot being the same input for taking off Rapid Fire mode. We'll have this down in just a moment. Yeah, I don't think we'll be... Yeah, can't quite take it down before it's going to run out of here, but very close. I think the Rathian Light Bowgun used to be a spread or pellet shot type of rapid fire, so I'm surprised they made it a pierce like this. But in all honesty, it does work pretty well. I think it's a pierce and poison rapid fire, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, there we go. Quematress taken down. And that should be Runa being able to use that new bit of Palico equipment for us on hunts.
I'll explain it all back at him.
I'll take all that back, and maybe just because it is right there,
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
end quest with that, and we'll end this episode once we're back at camp. Yes, we got a couple of certificates, a few decorations, a bunch of small stuff, mostly. Yeah, getting a little bit closer to Hunter rank 25, or I guess should technically be 26, but once we cap that out, we should open up anything new we have to do. And that will hopefully open us up to a few more hunts that'll let us upgrade some more parts along the way, or like a few more bowguns. Oh, let me actually just do a quick check-in with the supply ship, because they should have new stuff in. Cattle... Actually, that might not be bad to get. We've got Hard Hitter, which is... I think that's actually Gypsros's gun lance. Nersilla's... I don't think I actually need those. I've got a few Inferno sacks, so that's fine. I think I actually do want to get... Yeah, I'll take as many of those as we can, as many of those as we can. Okay, so let's talk to Runa just to finalize her little aid there.
Nice job, partner. Thanks for always helping out with my ideas. Gemma helped me put together the Wrath from Above.
That's what it's called, Wrath from Above.
I had no idea you two were cooking up something like this.
Surprise? If I want to be a top-tier Palico, I need to keep thinking of new ideas.
I'm a lucky hunter.
Right. But my partner is also pretty good. You can always trust me to have your back.
Thanks. It's a huge help.
It'll be fun to see them using the little Wrath from Above out in the field a bit more. Yeah, with that in order... Oh, got a lot of bombs for that, too. Yeah, so that's all in order. I think we will end today's episode off right here with that wrapped up. Oh, maybe not, as we might have even more we can do for her. Hang on.
Hey, mind if I tossed another request your way?
Again, I feel like these could have been nicely put into the low-rank stuff, but...
And I was hoping you'd come with me. I've got another little something I'd like to test.
Of course. What have you got this time?
Well, it's a new weapon. I don't know if it'll work, but finding out is half of the excitement, yeah?
Sounds like fun either way.
Great! Just accept the quest when you're ready.
And sounds like we have something we could be doing instead next episode, too. We get a lot of stuff suddenly opening up of, like, side activities to do. And from the sounds of it, perfect plundering, it might be the Plunder Blade coming back. But right, for now, we're going to end this episode of Monster Hunter Wilds right here for today. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you all next video or episode, Survivors and Hunters, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.